After another decisive engagement, Task Force 7 is heading up the New Georgia Sound back to Rabaul due to low ammo supply. Meanwhile, Convoy G1 is closing in on Guadalcanal with fresh troops and supplies. They should be able to unload tonight. One American submarine has been sunk in the New Georgia Sound. If the threat continues to grow, more destroyers may need to be deployed into the Solomon area. We don't want any of our valuable surface ships to be sunk by one lone submarine. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to our War on the Sea series as the Imperial Japanese Navy. As you can see, a flight of 4 Vals has encountered an American task force just south of Guadalcanal, consisting of 2 destroyers, 2 heavy cruisers, and 6 merchant ships. Of course, our Vals are going to engage soon. Also, we have submarines moving into the area to try to really pick this convoy apart. Hopefully, we'll be able to destroy it before they get anywhere close to Guadalcanal. That would be the ideal scenario. It would be nice to start seeing different task force composition, though. Mainly because the merchants are just a little tedious to constantly destroy, but it is command points, which we currently have 78 of. And we're about to get a few more because up here, our damaged Kuma-class destroyer, we can see 3 compartments are damaged and the magazine is flooded, so she is not very combat effective. We can also see how much ammo all of our ships have in our formations, which is quite nice. This was a new feature just added in the recent patch. It's good to see the UI being improved. That's definitely one of the shortcomings of this game, so stuff like this is definitely nice. But anyway, we are going to release this ship. She's going to head back probably to the home islands or something and get repaired, and we will release her. Confirm. And I believe if we go here to the repair list, we can see Kuma light cruiser. It's going to take her 8 days to get repaired. I-15 is also in repairs, and it's going to take her 5 days to be repaired. So probably not going all the way to the home islands, but a more sophisticated port than Rabaul. Maybe truck. I don't know. I don't know where Japanese ships would really make repairs like that for heavily damaged warships down here in the South Pacific. Anyway, I'm sure someone will be able to let me know. Our I-45 is also going to head towards Rabaul, mainly so she can get repaired, or rearm, excuse me. Convoy G2 is heading down here to rearm as well, and Convoy G1 is heading towards Guadalcanal. They will be there in 10 hours, so they will be able to unload all of their supplies soon and really start pushing the Americans off the island. Other than that, we have all of our planes in the air, and I think we're good. Let's begin this encounter, shall we? And we are in. Every time the game loads, I get worried that my save is going to be messed up, like previously. We're going to have our Vals move alongside here, and we'll probably have all 4 hit one of these heavy cruisers once again. The Americans have to be running out of these things at this point. I mean, come on now. We can actually go to here and see. So let's go down to the American heavy cruiser. So like the New Orleans class, for example. And we can see we have sunk a large portion of the New Orleans class. They have 3 left. This isn't a New Orleans. What about this other one up here? This one may be actually a New Orleans class. Yep, sure looks like it. Let's go ahead and identify it as such. So we're about to sink another one. I'm guessing they're going just right down the list. So this is probably the San Francisco. Interesting. But yeah, we can see what we've sunk for every class. So the Wichita, obviously we have not sunk that yet. No Baltimores. I believe they get those later in 1943. We haven't seen any American battleships either. All right, Portland. So we've sunk both Portland class heavy cruisers. Northampton, we've sunk quite a few. And it doesn't look like they go straight down because the Chester and Augusta is still out there. Augusta? That's probably how you pronounce that. Pensacola, there's one Pensacola out there, and it's probably this one, huh? Yes, this looks like a Pensacola class heavy cruiser. So yeah, the Americans are really running out of heavy cruisers. Not my problem, though. We have lost 1 submarine. Okay, orders, begin your attack. Attack the Pensacola. Yeah, I guess we'll attack the Pensacola, why not? That works fine. And just have our Vals go in, drop their bombs, and we will continue to hit this task force repeatedly throughout the day. Thankfully, we found them quite early in the morning, so we'll be able to order quite a few strikes. And our submarines will also move into position and really just take out whatever heavy cruisers are left and then the merchant ships. It's probably a good idea to sink the destroyers with our aircraft as well, so our submarines can really just get away without much threat. Okay, and let's watch from down here. We never watch from the ship's perspective. Look at that. And they're firing. Wow. And one Val's down already. Okay, 3 Vals coming in. Come on, boys. Bombs away. Give me something good. Not too shabby. 4 direct hits for 1 Val. Okay. Let's get out of here. Another Val going down. I will say, a kind of cheesy way to probably min-max this is for our Vals to actually get shot down. So that way we don't have to RTB with them and land. They would just automatically respawn at Guadalcanal airfield. We'd be able to take off probably quicker and launch more strikes, but that's a little too much cheese for me. A little too much cheese. I do enjoy cheese, but not to that extent, I suppose. And this Pensacola looks rough. Not good at all. Let's see the report. Yeah, critical damage, heavy flooding. I'm probably going to wait around. I think she is going to sink. 4 direct hits. So awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It looks like the other ships are going to start moving around and evading. But I'll wait. We'll see how the Pensacola does with damage control. Well, well, well. She is sinking. 1 heavy cruiser for the cost of 2 aircraft. I'll take it. We can leave combat in 35 seconds. Our Vals are getting out of the area. We also have our Pete. We're going to flood this area with our float planes as well. It would be nice, after losing a heavy cruiser, if like the AI would decide to retreat or something like that. But they're going to keep on chugging towards Guadalcanal. I wonder how, I wonder what the AI is going to do whenever they are just out of these larger warships. Anyway. Okay, let's leave. Pensacola done. Command points gained 11. I'll take it. Alright, these guys need to RTB. And then we'll scramble more. And let's actually get some float planes down in this area, and we'll have them we'll just set up search patterns like so. And our submarine I-17 is closing in on their position as well. Okay, perfect. I think we are good. So our Vals are going to RTB, rearm, and then head back. I'll get back to you whenever we have re-encountered this force. Okay, here we are. Wave number 2 is heading towards the 2nd heavy cruiser. Looking pretty good so far. They're just going to go in and attack. We also spotted an enemy submarine on the campaign map. We have some zeros nearby, so we will attack the sub with those right after this. And hopefully we get some good hits on this enemy heavy cruiser. Vals are coming in. When the enemy task force here gets a bit closer to Guadalcanal, we should be able to get our Vals in here from the Shortland Islands as well, so we can have 2 formations attack at once. That would be quite helpful. Will definitely allow us to inflict more damage more rapidly on this enemy force. Okay. Vals are closing in, probably about to push over. There we go. Lots of AAA getting thrown up into the sky. It's kind of hard to see it, the sun, but One valve's damaged. Hopefully it'll be able to drop its bombs. There we go. Bombs away. Good job. Oh, wow. 4 bomb hits once again. Okay. Order my valves to just haul ass out of here. 230 knots. No valves lost this time. Heavily damaged, though. Get out of here. And yeah, this heavy cruiser is not looking too good. Quite a few fires all throughout the ship. Let's check the report. Moderate damage and minor flooding. So she's probably not going to sink, unfortunately. A second strike should finish her off, though, quite easily. Okay. Valves can RTB. We'll send another strike. Let's go ahead and retreat. We can leave in 30 seconds. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this one's going down this time. That's okay. There's more valves where that came from. Some time compression and leave. Yep, moderate damage, minor flooding. Okay, continue on. And our zeros are right here. Let's get right on top of the enemy submarine. And go to the tactical. Start. All right, where are you, sub? There she is. Turn towards her. Try to strafe her. Perfect, at a 90-degree angle as well. Attack. Okay, I want you to attack as well. They're going to spiral down. The submarine is submerging. Okay, come on, zeros. Go nice. Go a little slower, maybe. Will allow you to hit your targets easier. Okay, AAA going up. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. An explosion. Quite a few hits there, actually. Probably nothing critical, but have them go back around and attack. The submarine, yeah, she's going under. Oh, worth a shot. Let's go ahead and retreat. Let's see the report. Heavy damage, actually. No flooding, though. Zero strafing the water. That's kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. Neat. Well, heavy damage, that is very good. That was a very good attack. Okay, I-17 got into position once again. We're going to turn towards the target, and she's actually in a pretty good position now. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Guess we'll try to torpedo the heavy cruiser and one of the freighters. Get some time compression going. And hopefully they don't start squirming or anything. Up scope. Rudder midships. Begin targeting number 3 here and build up that solution. And we will move in nice and close. Thinking I will do a manual fire at this freighter. Try to get nice and close though. Solution's at 99% for the Pensacola. Let's see the report. Damage is minor. So I'm thinking 2 torpedoes. Yeah, 2 torpedoes, 1 degree spread. And we will fire, and then we're going to manually fire 2 torpedoes, 2 degree spread. 3 degree spread at the cargo ship. Like, maybe right here. Yeah, let's just guess. We'll try the manual fire. Okay, and down scope, dive the boat. So our torpedo wakes in the water, heading towards the Pensacola. I think the Pensacola is definitely going to get hit. Now, whether this cargo ship gets hit is a different story. I'm not extremely confident about that solution, but it actually looks like it may end up being all right. There you go. This Pensacola is certainly going to get hit. And it looks like these torpedoes may run aft of the target. I did not lead enough. That's okay though. Pensacola has been struck twice. She is definitely done for. Yep, these torpedoes were a whiff, unfortunately. Did not lead the target enough. That's fine. I accept that. This Pensacola is definitely done for, though, right? She's got to be. See the report. Heavy damage, heavy flooding. Okay. We're going to try to get I-17 out of here now. Run silent, run deep. Let's slow down to 2 knots and go down to 120 meters. Okay, the enemy destroyer is making its attack run here on I-17. Sub has started moving. Let's begin turning as well to try to get out of the way here. We have 2 of them coming in, so this could be tricky. There we go. They are lobbing their depth charges. Okay, deeper. How fast those things drop. Anyway, let's keep moving. Yeah, some of these are looking pretty darn close. Keep running. I think we're clear. I think we are clear, and this one's going to start lobbing as well, right? Yeah, it certainly is. Crap, this pattern actually looks pretty bad. Okay, deeper, 150 meters. Oh, that's a lot of depth charges. Try to evade. Crap, this one's gonna get us, isn't it? Yeah. Shoot. Damage. Completely blacked out, unfortunately. Let's try to retreat. We can leave combat. Okay, have the boat come up to 80 meters. Engineering is down. So we can't actually make repairs to this. This compartment has no integrity. Even if I secured from silent running, so. But we are under the freighters, so that should help us a little bit. Is there something going on here? Yeah, kinda. Alright, as long as our sub doesn't continue to drop, we're at 138 meters, 139. Okay, angle up. Let's try to come up a bit. 149 meters, 147. Okay, we are rising. We can leave in 300 seconds. We may actually end up losing this sub, unfortunately. This destroyer's coming back in. Well, we shall see. How's their heavy cruiser looking? Pretty darn rough. Look at that list. Okay. Oh, we are dropping. Unfortunately, there's really no real damage control for subs. Either a depth charge hits and a compartment is blacked out and flooded, or it, destroys your gun or conning tower or something, nice like that. And you can avoid the flooding, but it's all or nothing, and yeah, the sub's going to implode. That's just the way submarines are in this game. They're pretty easy to kill, And depth charges are extremely accurate, so... Anyway, we're going to... I can't... Okay, there we go. We can leave. We lost one sub. So I think that brings our total up to 2 submarines lost. This destroyer has minor damage. Let's actually see losses. Yeah, just for comparison, if anyone's curious, we have lost 2 submarines, I-27 and I-17. Both ending in 7s. Maybe we should stop taking those. I'm sensing a little trend there. And we've lost 31 planes. We have lost quite a few aircraft, admittedly. However, if we go to the American side, we can just, you know, scroll down here. Scroll down. Okay, wow. 42 ships. 376,000 tons of shipping sunk. And they have only lost 8 aircraft. However, we haven't seen very many American aircraft. And when they do show up, they show up in extremely large numbers and just shoot our formation out of the sky. But yeah, wow. Just for comparison, I'll take that trade, quite frankly. Anyway, another submarine lost. RIP I-17. I-40 is going to make her way down, and we need to bring Vals in the area and start searching for that convoy once again. Okay, our Vals have encountered the enemy task force. Let's begin. And I'm thinking of actually splitting up our Vals this time. I mean, look at this thing. Honestly, probably one Val can do the job. I'm thinking of sending some Vals to get the destroyer. Okay, Val number 4, you are going to break off and attack that destroyer. There, let's just pause the game and issue all of our orders. Val number 3, you're going to break off and attack that destroyer. Val number 2, attack the heavy cruiser. And Val number 1, attack that merchant ship. I honestly, just one bomb should finish this heavy cruiser off. Let's get the report here. Heavy damage, heavy flooding. I don't think it's going to take much. Regardless, she's pretty combat ineffective at this point. So I'd rather start working on the destroyers and even the merchant ships a little bit. We'll see how splitting our Vals here works out for us. And not use time compression currently. But yeah, this heavy cruiser has taken one hell of a beating. I've started moving our task force with Congo in as well. I'm not too keen on attacking during the daytime. However, if this task force starts getting too close, we will engage them. Especially if it is just a bunch of merchant ships. At that point, I'm not scared at all. See, what speed is this guy making? 12 knots. It's actually doing much better than I thought it would. Okay, our Vals are coming in. Hopefully this works out well for us. Let's just check. Make sure they're all engaging their appropriate targets. Oh, this one is attacking. Here. Yeah, engage that destroyer. Alright, diving in. One hit. Okay, destroyer was hit. Okay, this Val missed. Probably, I kind of goofed that up. Heavy cruiser. Missed. Cargo ship was hit. Yeah, so 1 and 4 were hit. This destroyer does not look too good. I'll take it. All things considered. Okay, it looks like secondaries are going off on this merchant ship. It is possible it will end up sinking. Our Vals are getting torn up. Yeah, get out of here, guys. Okay, we will leave combat and re-engage this. Here we go. I-40 has re-encountered the enemy force, and we have Vals pretty close to the area. Let's begin this encounter. And start. Let's see where she is positioned. Okay, pretty far away, but we should be able to maneuver into position. I may just do a long-range shot, honestly, at the heavy cruiser. This thing's probably going to be stationary. We will see what happens. I can't believe this thing is still seaworthy. And it looks... This is the merchant ship we hit in the previous encounter. We'll see what the AI does here. But we're going to try to get I-40 into position and destroy some merchant ships here. Well, something interesting is developing here. It looks like the entire formation is turning southwest, except this one destroyer, which is actually in a pretty good spot to engage. So we are going to fire 2 torpedoes at it with a 1-degree spread. Solution's at 99%. It's about as good as it's going to get. Fire. There we go. 2 away. We're firing at quite a distance here, 7 kilometers. Hopefully this destroyer does not move. It's been on a steady course for a while now, however. Brake for silent running and dive. Lower the scope as well. And now we wait and see if we can bag ourselves a destroyer here. This is the one we hit, I believe. Let's check, actually. Oh, no, it is not. This is the destroyer that has been hit. You can kind of see the damage there. No, wait a second. Let's... Give me the report. Okay, no, the one we are firing at is indeed undamaged. And this one has... Number 1 here has been damaged. Okay. Just making sure. So, be good to take out the undamaged destroyer. We're going to see our torpedo wakes way out there. Pretty hard to make out, so it is going to be a while. We'll see if they strike home. Well, there we have it. 1 torpedo impact. It looks like the other one was actually a dud torpedo. I believe that is our 2nd dud torpedo thus far, but I don't know. 1 torpedo into this tin can, I think that'll do her. I'd be surprised if she continues on sailing. That looks like pretty critical damage in the bow. We'll see, though. We'll see if that's enough to sink this enemy target. Let's look at the report. Moderate damage and moderate flooding. Okay. Maybe it won't sink. Maybe it won't sink. I guess if it got hit by 2, it certainly would have, but... Oh well. We're slowly grinding them down, damaging all the enemies here. I think 1 Type 95 torpedo would have pretty much crushed this destroyer. She'd be going down pretty quick, but that's fine. We will re-engage. Okay, our valves are in position. I'm going to have 2 valves hit the heavy cruiser and 2 hit the 2nd destroyer in the line, the one which is least heavily damaged. So these 2 valves are going to split and form up. You will attack number 2 here. Attack. These 2 valves will attack the heavy cruiser. Hopefully we can finish this heavy cruiser off. That would be nice indeed. I-40 is on the map, but she is way back here. Too far away to do much of anything. Looks like the enemy convoy is turning. Yeah, this destroyer is not looking good, but I just want to finish off some of these crippled ships. That way, if we do happen to get into a surface engagement, it'll make things a little easier. There's 1 destroyer and a bunch of freighters. That's just easy engagement for sure. We are starting to take quite a bit of anti-aircraft fire here. First formation is heading for the destroyers, which are racing off, and this one probably will push over first, hitting the heavy cruiser there, flying over all this flak. Hopefully both aircraft will be able to drop their payload. No one gets shot down early. It's a lot of anti-air though. Making it through though. running the gauntlet. Looks like those guys are safe now. All right, pushing over. Let's get them. Come on, good drops. Bombs away. Hits. One valve was shot down. However, 2 hits on that one. Level out, run away, make your maximum speed. These valves are diving in on the destroyer. That actually looks like a pretty darn good run. Wow, completely bracketed the target. No hits. Worth a shot though. Another valve going down. Gosh, that is... I swear 90-degree angles are the best way to dive bomb targets in this game. Like attacking from this angle here instead of battle on or stern on. Oh well, that's fine. Looks like this heavy cruiser will probably go down. I don't see her surviving that. We'll do some time compression here and hopefully she'll end up sinking now. There we go, finally. She is going down. It's another American heavy cruiser sent down to the bottom. Perfect. Let's retreat and we can leave in 180 seconds, but that's good that we finally took out one of them. And those destroyers are just racing away at this point, leaving the merchant ships here. Honestly, killing all these merchant ships is just going to be tedious, but I gotta do it. Well, here we are. It's currently 15:08, and our Vals have encountered the enemy task force once again. I-40 is to the south of their position, lagging behind. I don't think she's going to get any shots off. And I've been thinking, now that the heavy cruisers are destroyed, I really should not waste any effort on the destroyers. They are essentially useless. They can't bombard our airfield or anything like that. Our priority really should be the freighters. And we should be able to sink them fairly easily with our valves before the night is over. Because, I mean, if their freighters are gone, they're not landing anywhere. The destroyers are just going to be kind of annoying. But we can take them out easily with our surface force if they continue to linger around. I'm going to send 2 valves to attack... Let's see, which one is this? Okay. I'm going to have 2 valves attack this freighter. Attack. And these 2 valves going to attack number 2. Attack. Okay, so 2 are attacking 1. I am not mistaken. Correct. And 2 are attacking 2. Let's have this one break up and attack 2. I'm curious to see if they do better attacking separately like this or in their formations. Because the problem is, in their formation, they will all drop at one time. So if you're in a Vic formation, they'll all drop. Maybe if they are all separated, they'll drop at optimal times for each aircraft. Let's try it out. Closing in, starting to take anti-aircraft fire. And hopefully we can sink, if we sink 2 of them now, I mean, and 2 raid, if we sink 2 each attack, we're golden. And then anything else we can just send after the destroyers, because why the heck not? Might as well at that point. But the freighter should be our primary objective. Even if there's heavy cruisers, it may be a good idea just to attack the freighters. Although the heavy cruisers are pretty important to sink, and they do bombard your airfields and stuff, so... There we go. Good hits on that one. And it looks like that one was struck by a bomb as well. Let's do some micromanaging here. Make sure all of our valves are heading away from the target. I really just hate how they do this. It is the dumbest thing ever. All right, get out of here. Well, that's 2 freighters. So it looks like 2 was hit by 4 bombs. That's pretty good. And number 1 was hit by 2. Yeah, this one ain't looking too good. We've lost 2 valves now. But we'll see if these end up going down. I have a feeling this one's certainly going to sink. Let's get a quick report. critical damage on number 2, heavy damage, heavy flooding. I think they will sink, so we'll stick around and see if they end up going under. Oh, there we go. Didn't have to wait too long. One going down. I'm curious to see if this one will sink now as well. Well, it doesn't look like this one is going to go down, so we will be launching another strike. Hopefully we'll be able to sink 2 more in the follow-up here. We'll see, though. Well, here we go. It looks like this will be the last engagement of the night from the looks of things. We have 2 flights of Vals here. One flight is from Guadalcanal, of course, and the other is from the Shortland Islands. We also have Zeros from Guadalcanal as well, and our surface fleet with Congo in it is in the battle area as well, so they are moving to engage and mop up whatever is left here. So we have a total of 8 Vals, and we have 5 enemy freighters here. I'm thinking of just having 1 Val hit this crippled merchant ship right here, and then we'll see what we can do with that. Let's see here. These Vals are going to move down here, and let's go ahead and set this up. So this Val number 1 is going to break. Actually, Val 4, break, and you are going to attack. Actually, this merchant ship's kind of turning away. It's not at a very good angle. Okay, Val 4 attack number 4, and Val 3 will attack 4. Val 2 will attack 5, and Val 1 will attack 5. Let's tell all of these to attack. Okay, there we go. These Vals are going to move in as well. We also have our Zeros coming in, so they can do a strafing run on anything that survives. Vals are going to move down as well. I would just send 1 Val apiece if I was sure they were going to hit. Like, I want to send 1 Val after number 3 here. This Val is going to break off and head here and try to hit number 3. And these other 3 are going to hit 6 and 7 respectively. Okay, here they're beginning their dive runs. Let's go. Hopefully they can drop their bombs before they get shot down. Okay, bombs away. There we go. Good hits on that one, kind of. Pretty good hits on that freighter. And try to get out of here before you're shot down. Okay, this Val's going to move in. Yeah, freighter's not looking too good. Okay, this one is going to hit number 6. Attack. Val 5 is going to hit number 7. Attack. Val 6 is going to hit number 7 as well. Begin attacking. There we go. Zeros are closing in. 2 freighters are up in smoke. This Val, I just want to attack that one. That one's not moving very quickly, so hopefully it's pretty easy for you to hit. Let's see. Okay, it's diving. Come on, give me something good. Those Vals are going in on their targets. Let's see. Good hits on that target and good hits on that one as well. Bombs away. And looks like a miss. However, 4 of the enemy freighters have been heavily damaged. And this one's already damaged. Our surface fleet should be able to handle this. Let's get our Vals out of here. Let's run away. Head back home. And our surface fleet will move in and try to engage. A lot of these Vals are getting shot down now because they don't fly away. But it looks like every freighter we attacked is now on fire. We do a quick report. Yeah, some damage on all of them. Heavy damage on a couple. But minor flooding. Well, looks like our surface fleet will have to come in and finish the job here. And our Zeros will linger around and draw their fire. Their dual-purpose guns will have to choose between the Zeros or the surface ships, and I'm kind of hoping they choose the Zeros. Anyway, our task force is going to close in and annihilate the rest of them. Well, as our task force moves in, some of the freighters are starting to sink. Contact number 7 is now sinking. And it looks like some of these others are not looking too good either. We'll see if any of the other ships go down before our task force gets here. They're racing here as fast as they can. Even if our destroyers just get in the area and start shooting at them, that's fine. Congo's lagging behind because she is the slowest ship. She is limited to 30 knots. And I believe our Fubuki can go 34, 36 as top speed. 34 is top speed. Okay. So, anyway, we're moving in. Zeros are standing by. I want our Zeros to attack with the surface fleet as well. The destroyers are just racing away, though. They have their guns elevated, though. They may try to fire at us from extremely long ranges. We'll see. I'm not too worried about them. It looks like they are just running. We're definitely going to mop up the enemy task force here and now. Well, our forces are closing in on the freighters, and it looks like the enemy destroyers have come back around and they are looking for a fight, which is a-okay by me. I've split my forces into two. Fubuki, Miyuki, and Takao are moving in because they can all maintain similar speeds. Mogami, Chokai, and Congo are going 26 knots currently and are going to try to engage the freighters while this task force focuses fire on the enemy destroyers. Our Zeros are still circling about. They're probably going to get in on the action soon and start harassing the enemy whenever they begin opening fire on our surface ships. I do not want to start firing at extreme ranges here because, well, I do want to conserve my ammunition. One of the most difficult, or I want to say difficult, but one thing that we really need to consider is our ammo. Going back to Rabaul, it's a pretty long journey, and a whole, day not being in the area as a whole day, Guadalcanal is, prone to be invaded. So I want to be sure that we can interdict any allied landing force at any time. So conserving ammunition is a pretty important part of doing that. Let's start moving our Zeros in a little closer. And look at that. That is just beautiful. I'm excited to hear Congo's guns rip open. But they're still pretty far out there. If we go here... Oh, let's target, say, this C3 cargo ship. 17 kilometers out still. So, still have a ways. Okay, the enemy is starting to fire at us. Is it one of the freighters shooting? I believe it is, actually. Yeah, that merchant ship there. Is that where I saw that muzzle flash? Oh, it's a destroyer. Okay. Well, she is pretty far away. However, let's begin firing star shells, manual, and let's fire them. She's 12 kilometers out. Try to get the solution up. Stop targeting her. Target the destroyer. Let's make sure all ships are doing that. Solution's 50% here. It's a cow. Perfect. Okay. Fire high explosive, spot, loose, fire. Same on Miyuki. Same setup, fire. And Takao, you can do the same with your secondaries if they... No arc currently. Okay, we will fire turrets 1 and 2. Fire. There we go. Attack. Our Zeros. Have fun being under air attack and being attacked by surface ships. It must be very exciting. It looks like, where are they shooting? That's interesting. Okay, they are engaging the Zeros. Okay, Zeros, actually do not attack, just spiral here. Form up. If they are going to engage my zeros, then we might as well just have them hang out here while our warships range this destroyer in. Oh, this is pretty cool. We're getting awfully close hits. Solutions at 80%. Switch to full. No need to spot anymore. Let's do that for all ships in the line. To cow. Fire. I don't think turret number 3 can actually shoot. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's out of arc. That's fine. It's very interesting that they are engaging the zeros. Do I see? Yeah, 4 zeros are still there. Not getting hit. Okay, let's bring our speed up to 30 knots here. Come on, just a few hits. Oh, they're retreating. Either they're retreating or they are out of ammunition. Either one works for me. Okay, in that case, zeros. Get the leader here. I got it flipped here. Attack. Okay, she is re-engaging now. I think her forward magazine is it's probably flooded. There we go. Strafing run. Explosion. Good shit. 1 0 down. 2 zeros down. Okay, get out of here. Form up. Let's fire some star shells over the target. And I did not want my zeros to do this. Just harassing them. Alright. Move away. Where's that? There's the porter. This is going to be something that is a little bit problematic. We will focus on her momentarily. Actually, to cow. Begin engaging the porter. There we go. Work on that solution. Let's have turrets 3, 4, and 5 fire high explosive. Actually, fire star shells. Spot fire. They should begin engaging the porter. And turrets 1 and 2 are still engaging the Mahan. Okay, we will let rip 3 salvos of star shells over the porter. And we will switch to high explosive. Solution's at 56%. Supporter. Okay, switch to high. Actually, first let's fire high explosive with our secondaries. Full spot. There we go. Fire high explosive full spot. Switch. And let's also begin to change course slightly, and this will allow us to bring our rear turrets to bear. Also throw off that firing solution. Ogami's going to continue to hold fire as she closes in. Wow, we are being bracketed by all sorts of stuff. The freighter's shooting at us? I don't think they are. This is all just coming from the destroyers. Oh, we were hit. Really nothing critical. Oh boy, come on guys. Just a few more hits. Where are our zeros? Bring our zeros back in. I guess they'll draw their fire. And climb up to altitude while you are at it. Up to around 1 kilometer. narrow. Stop spotting. Let him have it. Shells are just flying around that porter. Mahan is not looking too good anymore, though. Cal, what is your solution? Okay, no need to spot. Fire. And fire. Just let it rip. Can actually attack the Mahan with our secondaries. Oh, here. There we go. And these secondaries can engage the porter, but she's probably out of arc. Lots of hits now. Just waiting for that confirmation that she's sinking. Make sure her rear mounts are not firing at us either. Come on, guys. Just bracketing this shit. Get some hits. There we go. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, our lead destroyer is now smoking. That's no good. Change course. Start heading south. Everyone begin targeting that porter and let it rip. Full fire. No need to even spot. Fire. Full fire. Already firing. Perfect. Ogami. Begin targeting her. And fire star shells at the target. Porter is sinking. Beautiful. Okay. Well, in that case, what's our damage on Fubuki? Flooding. Magazine's flooded. God. It is not destroyed, though. This Fubuki needs to break. Get the hell out of here. Okay, so this is repairable. Perfect. Yeah. Let's actually work on the forward turret first, and then we'll start working on the magazine. Mogami, Chokai, and Congo are going to move in and finish up the merchant ships. Well done. Well done. That was great. Well, our battleship is getting awfully close to this C3 cargo, and I'm just going to have Congo open fire. We're going to do a manual firing here, and there we go. Boom! Oh, that was awesome. Oh, boy. There we go. Beautiful hits. We'll do one more. Let's adjust slightly. Manual fire, like so. Oh. Oh, what a good purchase. I love it. I love the shockwave around the explosion. And, you know, I think that's all we'll need. We only have 32 high explosive rounds in the forward magazine, so hold fire with those bad boys. Okay. Now we can have our secondaries. All of these casemates have some fun. High explosive, narrow. Let's do manual firing once again. Zoom in on the target. Manual fire right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man, that's just a lot of... That's fantastic. They're also dual purpose, I believe, so that is quite intimidating. Okay, hold. No need to fire too much at them. I think this C3 cargo ship's going down. I don't think it needs much more motivation. This other force is heading down towards this type C3 cargo just to wipe it out. But I did want to show off Congo and her meaty guns. Cool. Cool. It makes me excited for getting a Yamato. For sure. It should tell us if those guns are dual purpose. I'm like 100%. I'm like 98% sure. Yep, dual purpose. Indeed they are. I'm sure someone already commented before I brought that up, but yeah, quite a ship for sure. I do like the way she looks as well. Okay, you know what? We gotta do it one more time. we gotta do it. It's only high explosive. I mean, all right, manual fire. Boom. Oh, one hit. That was okay. Hold fire. Hold fire. Very cool indeed. Oh, I had my fun. I know. I've been waiting for a while to do that. And it looks like she's actually on fire now. Oh, that was a secondary or something going off. Okay, well, we are going to close in on the final 3 targets and finish them off in similar fashion. And here we have it. The final C3 cargo has now sunk, so we have wiped them all out. And let's go ahead and leave combat. Confirm. Every ship has been sunk. As you can see, 63,000 tons added to our tally and 31 command points gained. Continue. We are going to drop our supply off and finish off this episode. I have a feeling this one may be a longer one. Let's get them in there. And no, unload all cargo. There we go. All cargo has been offloaded at Guadalcanal. We now have 8,000 troops on the island and 7,000 supply. We are going to need more supply. So I'm going to be sure we load up our other convoy, chock full of supply, and it's actually pretty close to Rabal. We'll move it in there and get that supply sent down here. Task Force 6 is going to hang out in the area. This task force is getting pretty close to Rabal and should be able to rearm. I-45 is damaged. The main gun is damaged. So we are just going to actually release her. We're going to release her. And we will get another submarine here. We have 155 command points. So I probably will buy like maybe 3 more submarines and have them operate in the area. But overall, a very successful episode. Another day, another task force. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment. It does really help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.